Hello, Teaquilters. Today is June 22nd, 2024, and we're here for live sewing chat. Today we're going to be working on hopefully finishing up. I think I have 15 more of the inner blocks to piece, so we're going to be working on those tonight. Hopefully we'll get that done. I've got lots of stuff here because I've been cleaning machines, and then when I clean them, I just use some strings to test them. So we're going to be probably working on that as well. I'll let you all decide because I have another machine here as well. So I'm just going to sit my little test sewing piece up there. Let me cut this other light on as well. Okay. It's not plugged in. I've got my well, you're not plugged in. Is this machine coming on? Yep. So, okay, now it comes on. When I go into panic mode. I'm like, why aren't you on? But I want to cut this machine off. So right now, can't see the button. Okay. This is my little cleaning napkin, so I'm still working on machines. Okay, I still did not bring a stand in here for this phone. It's this phone stand is packed in my retreat information, and it was turned off, so I'm wondering if this thing needs to be charged. If it's off. So it's no good. So we'll just leave that there and get I have to turn off all these notifications. Let's clear everything. Put the volume off. Hold on, guys. I'm getting there. I got to switch some stuff out, too. Let me put this one on pause. All right. So let's go up to the top, see who all is here. Thank you, everybody, for coming into the chat tonight. We've got Sue GSD saying 3 days, quilters. Angels is singing, and T is ready to open 2024 retreat. So yes, yes, yes. On Tuesday, retreat starts. So stuff is going to get in a roll. I got 2 more days to get everything that needs to be done. So we shall see. I still need to pack clothes. I have pick some things that I'm going to bring. You know, I don't have to have anything in particular, but I have made sure that I wash so that I could pull, you know, my favorite comfortable bottoms. You know, I want to be comfortable. So looking forward to that. Katie Crafts is here, Minnie Dula, Francis Jackson, Roxanne Sexton, Dee Branson, Carol Williams, I'm sorry, Kim R., Maddie Barnum, Michelle the Quilter, Janice Miller, Minnie Dula. Joanne's have sewing machines on sale, so that's good to know for somebody. Bonita Nance is here, says she's working on a quilt top. Remo JS is here, says, good evening, Miss T and Quilters. Please show your love and support and subscribe and join Teaquilts LLC on Facebook. Answer the 4 questions to be approved. Trust, she will definitely give you an education. Remo's something else. Thank you, ma'am. Claudette Bettis is here. Judy Smith. Jeff Galonia. Hope you're having a good night. I am so far. I wish I had taken a nap. I did not, but Damali J is here. Deborah Holloway, I can't remember if I said. Jason Lewis is here. So yeah, I'm hoping everything is going to go off without a hitch. I got lots of stuff packed up. I still got like incidental things that I need to take to retreat. So I got that. Jeff, I got your extension cords. I don't know if I'm going to need them at retreat, but they're in my car. But I want to go get a few surge protectors just to make sure. So I forgot to stop at Harbor Freight on the way home. I was tired. It was hot. It was hot where we were meeting. I had a little personal fan, but, you know, it was just hot. I had to cut it off. I'm moving around, so I couldn't sit under it the whole time anyway. But I came home. So I'll try to see if I can go out tomorrow before it gets too hot and get the last few things that I need. Peggy O'Connor is here. Says she paid the rent, so that means she's already hit her thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button for me, please. We'll really, really appreciate it. Jeff told my ditto the Remo statement. Sheila Willis is here saying good evening and looking forward to seeing everybody soon. So yeah, I got a lot going on here, okay? I have been cleaning. I cleaned this machine even though I was using it. I told you all last time that I was going to do that. So then I went and bought a FOF. No, I didn't buy a FOF. I went and bought a Brother machine off of Facebook Marketplace because I was like, it'd be great to have just in case of a backup machine. It was like 20 bucks. And I swear to God, this machine is so loud. I think that they dropped this machine. And it sews, and it sews very well, has a nice stitch, but it sounds like a train is coming through your house or something. So I don't know what's up with that machine. It sews, it's just extremely loud. I put oil in places I shouldn't put oil, where I thought I heard it being loud. You know, I was like, let's put some oil here. Let's put some oil here. But I cannot get this thing to be quiet at all. So that machine's going to be a dud. It was just like maybe $120 sewing machine. If at the time it probably came out. If you're buying it now, I don't know, you may can pay 80 to 100 bucks for it. So it's not worth all the rigmarole about it. It was just a light machine for me to have to carry. I was hoping that it worked. 20 bucks. Sometimes you lose on Facebook Marketplace. So I do want to tell you all that too. It's the Brother XL 2600i. So the letter I. So I went and looked at some YouTube videos on it, and somebody that fixes machines says that it's the worst machine Brother has ever made because of certain points being plastic, and that if they break, the machine is dead. Well, I looked at all of that. The machine looks good in those particular spots that he was talking about. But yeah, it's just super loud, and I'm like, I cannot listen to this. It's like, it's so loud that you're scared to hit the presser foot. It's that loud. It sounds crazy. So yeah. Jason saying he missed us at Scrap Club. Yeah, that's why I have on this shirt. Today was the Teaquilts Scrap Quilting Club meeting today. So, Miss Vivian is here. Rhonda O is here. Sue says she's going to Sam's Monday. Need anything? Not really, because Sheila, I bought what I wanted to get. I wanted to get those muffins from Sam's. I remember to get those. And then Sheila has boxes of things. I'll just take one of Sheila's boxes with the muffins and use that on the bus. And then I got 2 cases of water. So we got plenty of water because if this week was hot, so I'm going to assume, I haven't even looked at the weather forecast for next week. This week was so hot, it was enough for me. I'm like, we're going to get 2 cases of water so people have more. You can have the opportunity of getting more than one. So I think I'm okay because Sheila sent some stuff to my house. So thank you, Sheila, for that, so that I didn't have to worry about getting a whole lot of snacks at Sam's. So yeah. I also have like, I purchased chocolates too. So I have like, not all chocolate, but candy, because some people like candy. So I'll make like a candy bowl. So I purchased that type of stuff too. Miss Vivian talking about she's almost here. She in the area. Miss Vivian ain't playing. I'm not even messing with her. Hello, Robin Boyd. Paula Quilting is here. Welcome to the chat. I don't remember seeing your name before, so welcome to the chat as far as commenting in the chat. So I appreciate that. Jason saying that he has the Husqvarna, but it hasn't been used in a few years. If you need me to bring that, I think I'm gonna be okay, because far as I know and who's contacted me, I have 5 people that need machines. Because if you're bringing it, then you're gonna have to probably go through oil it and do that before we give it to somebody. So I just want to make sure. But yeah, so right now I think I'm okay. I actually have, I think, 6 machines. See, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I think I have a machine in the case. 4. This is 5. So I got 5. I got 5 machines that have been cleaned. I got 2 more over here that I haven't done anything with. So 1, 2, in the cases 3, 4, and 5. So I got 5 for the people, and then it's some other stuff. I got up 2 more machines down there too. But if I need it, Jason, I'll let you know. Or, you know, we're all in the city. We can go home and get another machine. So it's not going to be a big deal. And Sue says she's bringing a few machines. So yeah, then we can use Sue's machine as backup then. If something goes, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So just in case. Betsy is here saying hello to everyone. So yes, did you get an email from me? Nope. Remo, I didn't get an email from you. Sharon Lewis is here. I'm in a panic still trying to pack for a retreat. You should have called Miss Vivian, girl. She got this stuff down packed. She been ready 2 weeks ago. Too funny. Cheryl Knuckles is here. Hope everybody is staying cool and it's in this hot weather. I think is what she's trying to say. Didn't find the iron on your page. Am I just blind? No, the iron is something that I ordered as from my wholesale supplier, Jeff. It's not on my page. I don't stock big items like that to sell. If somebody wants it, I just order it. It only takes a few days to come in when I place my orders. It's Paula S. She says I signed in different and my name came up different. Okay, so it's Paula that's coming to retreat. She's like, don't get it twisted. Rhonda Wright is here. Claudette Hall is here from Lexington Park, Maryland. Says, hope everyone is staying cool. Jason says, I have been trying to get ready for the last couple of days. It's Sharon, thank goodness I have someone cutting a kit for me. You so funny. Jennifer was at Scrap Club. She cut her kit today, so that was pretty cool. So yeah. So let me move this off. I have to unplug it. And I was going to give you all an option, but it doesn't look like I'm giving you all an option. You're just going to, you know, be with me today. Because I started out with I'll give you all a choice on what I do, if I sew or if I see if this machine is working. But I think I'm going to see if this machine is working. So let me unplug this off. And put that right there. I got the foot pedal right here. Okay. And the other thing that I've been doing is I've been putting labels on all the machines and cords, so if something accidentally gets left at retreat, I know that it belongs to me and not somebody else. So let's just temporarily wrap this up. Well, you know, it's about to go into a case. Something. So gotta get everything unplugged here. Hey Tamar, welcome to the chat. Jay Monroe, welcome to the chat as well. First time chatter, I think. She says, hello, enjoy your channel, or he or she says, hello, enjoy your channel and interested in quilting. Do you have beginners sessions? I'll just sit this here until I take it out. I want to put the foot with it so I don't forget it. And all the parts are in the machine, so I don't have to worry about that like with some other machines. All right. Let me show y'all what this is. Look at that. Look at God. This is the brother machine that I knocked the tension off of last Saturday, and then I took it to the shop on Tuesday. Said shop had it ready Friday afternoon. I went and picked it up right before they closed. Cost me $185 for a manual machine, okay? I took it to a place I had never been to before because they specialize in brother. I wanted to make sure it was somebody that sold brother machines in the case that I needed parts, and I did need 2 parts. I think one of the washers I must have lost when it popped to the floor. And the spindle, the whole tension stuff sits on a spindle. The spindle had to be replaced, okay? So the parts were only like 15 bucks for the parts. And the rest of it was service, okay? $170 to service a manual machine. Yeah. But I got it back quick, so, you know, normally I tip for stuff like that. But I just paid the regular fee that they asked of me. thank them, and I'm keeping it moving. But to me, that was a very costly expense. So I'm going to test this machine. That's why I was going to originally give you all the choice of what I was going to work on here today. But we're just going to see if this machine is sewing for $185. Okay. That's what we're doing. I don't know what this was on. Lady Crafts is here. Says from North Carolina. So welcome, welcome. Cynthia Shea from Chicago. Oh, this thing is no good. Hold on. Let me see if it came on. See how much power, if any, is on here. That's what it's at 4%, so it is out. Oh, Lord. We don't want that. Trying to move to a different page. Okay. I don't want hourly weather. I'm trying to look up the weather forecast for Paula, see if it comes up here. It's only giving me today, of course. Any other time I punch this thing, it gives me for the whole week. Let's see, I'm scrolling through all these ads they got on here. Goodness gracious. I don't know right now. You're going to have to look it up yourself, Paula, because it's not acting right again. It's giving me, hold on. Let me go back. I see a button I can hit. It's going to be hot. Tuesday is going to be 98 degrees. Monday is 96 when I'm packing everything up. Wednesday, they saying chance that it's going to rain, so that might slow us down on our shop hop. But that just means for St. Louis area, we're going to be out of it. So hopefully it's not raining everywhere. And I don't think it's giving me any more days. Let me see if I hit a day. Will it? It's giving me an ad. See, Wednesday was 98, 91, 90. Tuesday is 98. Wednesday is 91, 90 Thursday. Friday is going to be hot, 95 on Saturday, and Sunday is 91. So hot and humid, if you know, known for the Midwest. Hot and humid. So let me close all this stuff that opened up. And it kicked me out. So I won't be answering any more questions before I got to get out of the chat. It kicked me all the way out. So I got to search again to get back in. My other phone don't have enough power. It's not the original charger. Wait a minute. Let me see if I've got a different one here. Trying to see the ends on these. This might be a USB-C, but I normally use the white one. Yeah. Maybe that'll charge it up faster than the generic one I got there. Whew. Pause. I don't need to see myself. Everybody talking about hot. All right. So what I want to do is I'm going to slide this back. So I wanted you all to see the name on the back so you can see that it was back. I don't think I'm going to need this cutting board right now. Just slide it right there. And yeah, let's just plug it up. And I'm going to have to get some thread too. Oh, I see a spool over here. Okay. And we're gonna first thread it. I'm gonna thread it through all three. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Raise this presser bar up to the highest position. Back down in here, here, and right there. And this is the craziest needle threader in the world. I gotta put the presser foot down. This is the one thing I do hate about this machine. It's like Russian roulette with the needle threader. Okay, so lift that up. And I had bobbin thread already on here, so they didn't sew on this machine much either. Because I still got my same bobbin in here. So let's get a piece of scrap. So I don't see any chats. Hold on. I think the chat. Yeah, okay. So let's see how this works. When I took it to the shop, I put my parts in a sandwich bag and then put everything into the larger bag. And so it was a good thing I had as many parts as I found, because then it saved me from having to purchase all the parts. So that was a good thing. Let's see if this light comes on. Yep. Making sure everything's working over here. And do I have... Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I got everything labeled before I get to retreat. So... Oops. Had a sticker coming off. Okay. Cut this on. Okay, I just want to see if it's working. Okay. Alrighty. This thread's under the machine. It's so long. Alright. Cut a piece of fabric and then put it back. I'm going to stitch on the white side. Well, let's stitch on the color side of the, so I can see the thread stitches. And just hoping that it's working. So, and then I'll sew on this one tonight instead of using the FOF. I know the FOF works. I sewed on it for a couple of, I just want to check the tension now. I feel like a little knot. Hold on. Thread tension. My phone's not going to cooperate today. Hi, Jan F. Welcome to the chat. And she says, I have the same machine, got my fingers crossed for you. Yeah. I think I need to sew on solid piece of just regular cotton. This is flannel. You know what I think they did? Because I'm wondering if they changed my needle, because this looks like a Smith's needle. I'm going to take this needle out. And the Baby Lock has, let me look at them and see before I say that. Because I had just changed the needle because I cleaned it and then started using it. But let's make sure. See, this is a blue. Wonder what color the 11 is. I got 11, 12s, and 14. I'll put in a 12. So it'll be a middle of the line needle. But it's saying it's blue. But let's see what color is the 11. Just to see. The 11 is purple. So I don't think this is my needle because, well, I could have had a 14 in here. I could have had a 14 because I was making bags last time I sewed. So that is possible. And the 14s are not red. I think this is a Smith's needle. Okay, so let's put this up. In here. In the pocket. I'm going to put in a size 12 so I can put the 11s up. We'll just go down the middle of the road. Most times I sew with a size 11 because I'm mostly only sewing 2 pieces of cotton together, but I'm going to put in a 14. No, a 12. And then I got the 14s in here because we're going to need that at retreat too. But these brothers like the organ needle. And I don't want to make any adjustments until I get the stuff that I know the machine likes. And I know this one likes this needle, so that's what I got. All right. Let's see. We need a screwdriver to take this out. Looks like a Smith's needle to me. I don't know. Put it in sideways. It is so weird to put a needle in sideways. All right. Now we get the pleasure of threading again. All right. Let's try this again. Let's see. Bonita saying you've packed your badge. I don't see it on your board anymore. I hope so. I might be the Teaquilter without a badge, right? I'm hoping that I put it in a box. I know I had it down showing it at one point, so we'll see. I'll check it before I leave out of here tonight. Woo woo. Trying to see. Yeah, my needle button down is down. Okay. So I'm going to tighten righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Tighten the top tension before I start looking at the bobbin. It's almost there, but it's not quite. But see, when you spend $185, your machine should come back right. I'm still getting a little dot, but it's less. Hold on. Yeah, it's less. Tighten again. It feels awfully tight to my hand. Oh, I guess I could go the other way. Get some of these long threads off of here. So yeah, I'm like, I need to make sure this machine is working. That's my priority instead of sewing some blocks. Whew. Okay, so we'll go long ways this time. And the stitch is in here really good. I just don't know why I got the slight dot. Just slight. only... The bobbin isn't on the top, so it can't be the bobbin. It's the top tension. The dot is on the bottom, so it's got to be the top tension. Every time I move it, it looks a little bit different. It just feels so tight to my hand. It just feels tight to my hand for some reason. But we don't often touch the tension. I'm going to sew some blocks. Hi, Joe Cormel Perkins. Welcome to the chat, lady. She says, I'm so excited about retreat. Okay, I did put my stuff up. Put my bags up. So let's pull those out. We're going to be sewing these blocks on the board. Those are pieces that I was last working on. I don't know where my stuff is because I keep moving stuff around to clean machines. Huh. I don't remember putting it back here. I just got, because I basically was just sewing on scraps. Huh. I got so much in this container. That's part of the border. I still haven't cut the other border pieces. Those are some of the blocks I made earlier. I don't know. Let me make sure I didn't knock them off on the floor on the other side. Nope. These are some blocks. Steam fast iron stuff is up here. Okay. So we're piecing these units. Well, maybe. Those are Wensleydale. Okay, so let's take all the stuff I put back here while I've been cleaning. I'm like, I know the bag's got to be here somewhere. This is for equipment. This is an empty bag, but these are scraps I was test sewing with. I did not take anything to sew at Scrap Club today. And I didn't go this far down. That's how come I know it's not back here. All of this stuff is from my Bernina. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I packed them into a different machine case or something. This is too funny. Okay. We don't want this pin cushion. We don't want this. Trying to make sure I didn't drop anything. Like, did I have them sitting up here? I am like losing my marbles or something. And it's going to be funny because it's going to be sitting right there when I give up on it. And, you know, and I was sewing these blocks. It's right here. Whew. I'm looking for half square triangles and the rectangles are on top. I already knew it was going to be right there. Oh my goodness. Remo says, did you pick up from the post office? Yes, I did. We went to the post office today. Nothing was there. Well, Tucker's box came. Tucker box was there. Yeah, this is a bit much. So this has how many? This has 4 blocks. Okay. I forgot how I bagged it up. Okay. Hi, Kevin the quilter. Says he's just watching tonight. Pearl Medina is here from Moreno Valley, California. So yeah. So what I wanted to do was basically just pin these pieces. And I need to cut my yarn on too. I think I took all the water out, so I need to put water in first. Hold on. Let's get our press station set up. All right. Pour this in. So I've been testing out this iron did have water in here, because all of this water did not go. It was more than I needed. Just sit that back there. I couldn't see the water line. It fooled me. And trying to make sure it comes on. All right, so I can pin this unit together. I don't really need to. I'm just taking it off the board, so I'm pinning it. I really don't need to, because I got my seams pressed in opposite directions. But at least, okay. Okay. I don't have my normal pins in here either, so we're using whatever. I got a couple over here, just so. And then I'm going to lay out new blocks and use these ones that I had pieced, that are half pieced. I want to use them when I need to get the other ones off my machine. Make a plan. Okay. All right. Oh, that isn't even sewed on here yet. So I'm going to put this the way it's supposed to go and then put a pin. That can get sewed too. Since I got a little bit of water on there, I'm going to turn that over. That's my scrap test piece. All right. Got a little wrinkle in that one. All right, 2 of these. And 2 sets of these. Remo's reminding people to hit the thumbs up button, please. Appreciate it if you would do that for me. All right, and then put those up there. Make sure the iron's working. Yep. All right. And then we can start sewing these pieces together. So, what have you guys been sewing on? I watched Little Jersey last night. She don't think she's supposed to go to bed. It was like 11 o'clock and she was still fussing about going to bed. I said, girl, I know it's the weekend, but come on. She does not think she needs sleep. Joe talking about, are we dancing? Do I need to stretch? Yeah, we can do some. Yeah, I probably need to stretch. Oh my goodness. All right. Sharon says, I'm disappointed. Oh, I read that one, I think. Yeah, I don't remember you sending me a tracking number, so I don't know when stuff was mailed or when it was supposed to be here. I only just try to tell people when the stuff arrived. I got home from Scrap Club and saw Tucker's box. So I haven't even been on social media yet. Well, I'm on here like live, but not, you know. I was trying to do some stuff, so I need to let him know, but put some oil on this because I have a feeling. I just want to make sure because I don't know what they did. I won't worry about the bobbin right now because that's not where I'm hearing to me that it's loud. But let's do this. Okay. Take this off. I'm actually going to cut them apart. Remo says she sent hers priority. I don't know when you mailed it, so I can't help you with that. Okay. Kim says my sojo is a little down, but retreat will fix it. That cutting a simple quilt now, so I'm ready to sew on 2 Christmas presents. So that's cool. Okay. This is my top piece. All right. Put these through. Robin says I had to finish an embroidery order and she delivered them today, so that's cool. I need to go on my website and let people know that stuff won't be shipped because I'm still getting orders. Let people know that, you know, their orders won't be shipped till the following week. Till next week. Well, tomorrow, next week. As of tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something going on with Maryland sending their mail out. Because I'm always having problems getting Sharon's mail. Okay. Put you over there. 1, 2, and 3. She sent me one envelope. It took over almost 2 weeks to come, and it came the same day that she resent me another one. So it was just weird. Both envelopes came on the same day. Okay. Okie dokie. Trying to see. Just put these up here. This is the one that I just pressed. So yeah, we got fireworks galore over here. So if you hear anything, that's what it is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sew these to get my pieces off. Because I think I'm ready to sew all the 4 blocks into rows now, so they're all ready. And press this. Okay. Had a little wrinkle. All right, so we just sewed those 2 so we can press everything else. And they're ready to be sewn into blocks. Yay! Okay, let's put some steam on here because we can. I can't even see the comments. I got my pieces all over it. One more. All right. All right. This one goes with this one. Hi, Sue Ellen. Kevin's asking how was Scrap Club today. We had a lot of people traveling today. It was pretty quiet, but it was a nice group. We had fun. I did drawings for the project drawings today, so we had 3 winners for that. And what else? Of course, Jeff and Becky brought donuts. And of course, we ate them. I say we need to take up a donut fund for them. They bring donuts almost every month, so I think we need to do a donut fund or something. All right. Oh, wrong seam, girl. My screen is going by. I'm trying to go back a little bit. How's the stitching looking? It actually looks good. It looks better on here than it did the test piece. So yeah, it looks fine. It looks perfect on here. Hadn't even looked, okay? Thanks, Benita. Say, this girl just a sewing. She might be wasting her time. I knew it was enough to hold it because I kept pulling. But I was trying to get that little final dot out. And I, still might have to do some work with it. But I guess I could. You know what I don't have? This thing's so fast. Let me put this knee lift on here. Sitting up here playing around. Knowing I use a knee lift. I just got to slide myself over if I'm going to use it. Don't feel like it locked in there. We'll see. Let me move my presser foot over with the knee bar. Okay. I just want to see if it's working. Yep. I'm up here like the struggle is real, and I'm like, I got it. I'm not sewing with the FOF. I love the FOF for sewing. It just doesn't have a knee lift. Okay, I hope my iron didn't cut off. That's the next thing. All right, here we go. So thank you, Benita. Cheryl Nucker says, one thing for sure, we quilters do know our machines. Right, it's like, I don't like stuff that's making unnecessary noise, so I be trying to like do something about it. It didn't sound like it was coming from the bobbin area. It sounded like it was from the top, but I'm like, I don't know if they oiled or not, but nothing, it won't hurt to put another drop of oil just to make sure. And it is an semi-industrial machine, so they are noisier than other machines, but still, I want to make sure. Especially when I'm used to sewing on the Bernina, once you give it oil, it makes a noticeable difference. So, just checking the seam. Let me check on, did I just sew this one? No, these were already sewed. I want to check both sides. Yeah, it looks fine. It's just weird. Okay. So yeah. Betsy brought in 2 love bug pillows to donate. She made them at the other retreat we were at. She stuffed them, got them closed up today, and she turned them in. So I have those for a retreat to show. Have those stuffed and ready for donating. I wish this thing had a speed thing. It's just working solely on your foot. It's like you're flying. I got a speed demon over here. And that's because I'm not used to sewing on it anymore. Because I haven't sewed on it in a while. I brought it in here to clean it, and I was using it until retreat started. So I hadn't used it in months until last Saturday. And then I beat it up. Had to take her to the shop. All right. This one. We don't want Kevin telling us. Hi, Silverita James. I think Damali accidentally deleted your message. She says, enjoy your upcoming retreat. Thank you so much. Sometimes we accidentally hit buttons. Claudette says, I just finished a potato chip quilt and will start cutting for another one. So that's cool. Kevin, I think I answered how was Scrap Club. Sue Allen, I mentioned. And I see Miss T got her brother back. Anything else come in the mail? Nope. Absolutely not. Let me make sure my seams are going the opposite. Yep. I felt something move a little bit. I forgot on these I need to sew with the sashing up. That's why. I forgot about that. Sew with the sashing up. Hi, Ray. How are you? Jason talking about he's stitching for some quilt. I don't know what, I mean, he cutting for some quilt. I don't know what quilt he cutting for. He cutting for something. Oh my goodness. You're seeing Kevin's no better. Seeing Forrest is here saying hi to everybody. Good night, Lady Crafts. Sharon says, T, should we bring the stuffing for the love bug? Nope. You don't need to do that. I'll have, I got old polyester bag, cotton batting, I've got trimmings, and I've got some polyfill. So we're just gonna put a combination of all three into the bags and call it a day. So no, you do not need to bring any stuffing. And that, I did that so you wouldn't well, you're in a car, so I know you're driving, but you don't have to bring it. It was for people too that's flying in and don't have room to put all of that. But yeah, you don't need to bring any stuffing. I got a container of fabrics that need to go in the trash that somebody donated to me. It's got batting scraps in it. It's got all kinds of stuff in there. The god awful ugly stuff that'll be good on the insides of pin cushions and things like that. So, and then I also have some polyfill fiber feel. I bought one box at Joann's, and then I also, where else did I get a box? I got a box from the marketplace. I had to drive a little bit to get it, but I got it. Facebook Marketplace came in on one. So I think we'll have plenty. And then my small group, we've decided that we're going to do more for charity projects as well. So we're going to be making more. So we'll be using up all that stuff too. So, and then we also, my small group that had our guild last month, we also talked about, you know, instead of always making quilts for charities, that we could do other things like pillowcases and things like that. So I would love for somebody to either give me a link to places that tell you, and like locally, what you could do that's not necessarily a quilt. So I like the love bugs because they're a pillow. You use 5 fat quarters, so whereas it seems like it might be a lot of fabric, it's not as much fabric as making an entire quilt and having to buy, you know, batting for a full-size quilt. So let me know what organizations, your groups, or you do that's not necessarily a quilt. Or what do you make? All right, I got 3 of them ready. That's 1. Here's 2. And then I have to, so that's like a, and then this is 1. And then the other one's on my machine, but we have to set up more blocks. Susie K is here saying she's late but fractured her foot. I'm moving pretty slow these last couple days. Hope you feel better. That sounds painful. Oh my goodness. Judy Smith is here saying she's going to say goodnight. Have fun with your retreaters. Thank you, Judy. Since has got to go, popped in and say hi and wish all the retreaters a fun time. Good night. Teresa Forrester is here, says, oh, I missed the notification. Hi, T and everyone. Sue says, I'll have extra polyfill, so that's good. Susie K says, our guild makes walker bags for seniors and veterans. I think we made walker bags one year with my small group, so that's good. I don't know if there's like a, I can't remember like the difficulty level, but we did do that one year. We did it at retreat. And then that way we had some other people that made them as well, and we donated those. Jennifer was in charge of that. That was cool. All right. And Sue says that they Guild did that too. Now we are making bags for the children's unit for them to carry their protein drinks home or something. No, I think she's talking about something else. I got this heart down here. I can't see what the word is. It begins with a C. Looks like an H, but I'm not sure. This big old heart they give us is just in the way. All right, so we will sew these. I'll sew just this one piece to get that one off and pressed. I got my table that goes on here, but then I won't be able to press because the table's too big. I don't know if I put it on the thing. It's not hot. We gotta wait some more. I didn't put it on the base right. Didn't pay attention. So, I gotta make one more love bug pillow for Jersey. I have a total of 5. Did I make 3 or 4 every treat? So maybe I made 4. I can't remember. I'll have fabric too for the love bug stuff. I got a box of fabric that I'll be bringing. I got to remember to get it so it goes out the door. I don't forget it because I got stuff almost in every room for a retreat at this point. So I need to call my sister too, talk to her. She's been texting me, so she's ready to go, but I just wanted to call and talk to her too. Oh, for the chemo unit, okay. Making the bags to hold the stuff for the chemo units. So that's cool. I have to look that one up. See what those bags are. Because I know I don't want to do... The bags are cute that we made for that organization where we donated them, and they're well needed, but it was a lot of work and a lot of prep time. I did a lot of prep work and then still had to do a lot of work to finish. So it was just a big thing to do. I'm going to cut them apart now because I have a bad habit of not having my stitches big enough to my traveling stitches. I don't leave enough stitches. So then I'm struggling trying to cut them apart after I sew the whole thing. So I'm stingy with my thread. Make sure we get this in the joint so it charges up. And this way. My guild makes bibs, baby blankets, pillowcases, and burp cloths. And then who do you donate them to? Is it a children's, like, almost home? We have that here that does stuff for children. But which organization do you donate those to? Do you know, like, what type? It does. I don't need a name. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to a hospital, if it's going to a homeless shelter, that type of thing. That was Cynthia Shade. Good night, Vivian. Robin saying good night. Good night, Robin. Yep, we made them. Also, Cynthia Severita says good night, everyone. Maddie says, like your blocks tee, it's pretty. Thank you. Blocks we're sewing on, just for people that came in late, is in the title of the video too. Is Row Row Cotton Bowl by Bonnie Hunter. And Sue says that their pattern is very easy and fast. So that's good. If you want to send me the pattern or send me a link, I would be happy to look at that. Somebody else recommended, what kind of bag did she recommend? I can't remember what bag she recommended Becky at Scrap Club today. I told her to send me a link too. But we talked about doing pillowcases and things like that too. So, yeah. So for Teaquilts retreat next year, we'll probably just do pillowcases and donate pillowcases. Make it easy. The hot dog style method of pillowcase making. Okay. Do 2 of these at a time. This will be 4. Well, 6. So I think I have 9 more to make, I think. I think I did half last time, and I'm doing half again. Hopefully. Burrito. Teresa says, hot dog or burrito? Yeah, that. Burrito. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My screensaver keeps going off on here. It just went completely out this time. Hi, Rhonda Barlow. I have still got a few people signing up for them last spots for 2025 retreat. I had some 2 people tonight. I know when I get to retreat, they're going to be filled. All the spots. So 2025 retreat's about to be sold out. This goes right there. Just have to iron a piece so my iron doesn't cut off. Instead of 10 minutes, I think that the Panasonic goes off. This is 7. It's not bad. It heats up really fast too. I actually like the iron. Other than the steam constantly going, that's the only thing I don't like, is that when you're not pressing, it still is steaming back here. If you put water in your irons. If you don't, it won't be a problem. I'm a steam girl. Okay. Now, I have not put water in my Tula. That's going to be the one iron I keep water out of, my Tula pink iron. A little Tula pink mini iron. I don't put water in. It gets hot, hot enough that it handles everything I've given it. So, most irons, I don't even give them a chance. I did give Tula a chance, and she's working fine. But that's because I saw Jason using it with no water. So... Oh, so Cynthia said they donate. Yeah, okay. So they donate them to the hospital. Okay, that's cool. Michelle says we make small and easy backpacks for kids filled with art supplies, crayon rolls, and padded seatbelt covers for surgery patients. Burp cloths for babies at Ronald McDonald House, and 30 by 30 NICU quilts. Okay, so that's cool. Thank you, Michelle. That's I got a lot there to look up, so that's cool. The art supplies and crayon rolls were for shelters. We made tote bags for the women filled with toiletries, so that's good too. Like basic tote bags, I've done that before, where I've had my large guild making just basic tote bags that they could put stuff in, because they don't have bags that won't tear up if they're using plastic bags. We donated those to shelters one year, so that's cool. And they don't have to be the lined pretty kind. We went and got somebody was giving out free home deck samples, and so we just used those and made bags out of that, and then we just zigzagged the seams so that they wouldn't fray out. Claudette Hall is asking, may I ask what thread you're using for piecing? Most people, I'm not going to say all quilters, most quilters, we piece with a neutral thread. So you can buy smaller spools of thread, but I have always, even this just happens to be the machine that's up here today, but every day on a daily basis, I piece with large cone threads. And the reason I do that is because it's cheaper to buy a larger spool of thread than to buy, say, 5 or 6 of the smaller ones, because it's about the equivalent of that amount of thread. You're going to end up getting about a spool of thread free if you buy the larger spools, as compared to buying 5 or 6 of the smaller spools. And what I'm using is Masterpiece by Superior Thread. It was recommended. It's under the Alex Anderson name. When it came out, I'm not sure if they still have her name attached to it now, but it's Masterpiece. And right now the number I'm using is a bisque, and it's 50 ply weight, 3 ply, and it has 2,500 yards on it. So I've always used a standalone thread stand. My brother has a stand on it. My Bernina has I use another stand for my Bernina. It's packed up in my Bernina's case. But I always use a standalone thread stand. I need something that's heavy to hold the bigger spool, so don't buy the plastic one you see at Joann's. If you buy that, they do have the black ones with the black base where it's metal, but then I've also have companies that make fancy ones in wood. That's currently what I'm using. So, but I always use, because I'm always going to be piecing, so it doesn't matter. So I'll buy neutral color threads like the bisque, white, beige, um, black. If I'm sewing something that's all black, I do have a spool of black. And then I'll buy like a gray. I hardly ever use the gray. I'm mostly just a cream girl for threads. Anything in the cream family, I don't care. We should try the chicken and waffle method. You do that, Jason. Sue says, night, I'll see many of you Tuesday morning. So good night. Michelle says, should I ask what is the chicken and waffle method, Jason? Like, he just being silly. Well, Miss T was talking about the hot dog method. Me personally, I would prefer chicken and waffle, laughing out loud. I had chicken and waffles last Sunday. We forgot it was Father's Day, and my daughter and I decided to go out to eat breakfast, and it was jam-packed. But it was just nice to go out and have somebody cook for you. I was actually hungry in the morning because I had only eaten like 2 meals the day before instead of 3. And one of them was just a sandwich. Sometimes I'll just make myself either a peanut butter sandwich or a grilled cheese sandwich because I don't feel like taking the time to figure out what I'm going to eat. Joe Cormel to my right, Michelle, what is the chicken and waffle method? Curious minds want to know. I can't wait to meet you. She's talking to Jason. That's Joe Cormel. Claudette says, thank you. I've been using Arfield, which is pricey. And you can buy if you like Arfield, I'm not saying don't buy Arfield thread, because if that's what you like, that's what you like. And it is one of the less lintier threads on the market. It is a very good thread. You can also buy Arfield in the large cones as well. So, and she says she'd like to try something different. I don't have any problems with it. I don't use it on my long arm. I only use it for piecing. So it's not I don't use it for long arm quilting. That's not to say that you can quilt with a 50 weight thread. It'll be less noticeable quilting. So normally you're quilting with 40 weight. So yeah, I've been reading comments. I have to sew with the sashing on top. I forget that. So let's start with that part first. Just trying to get caught up on the chat comments. It's like I don't look at them, and then there's a lot of them, and when I'm looking, there's nothing. So press towards the sashing. Did you cut on? Want no trouble out of you. All right, so we're about to lay out 2 more blocks. Oops, I put this on with the sashing down. I will never learn. Oh my goodness. I have to put a sign on my machine. Sashing side up. It don't feel like anything flipped. So hopefully that worked. All right, let's put 4 more up here. All right, that part's done. The blocks are really pretty. I like all the different fabric combinations. And I'm just really randomly putting them together right now. But I love all the fabrics that I've used. All right. Kim says, I found Carriel quilt cotton thread, loving it, and it's half the price of Arfield. Also, now that I want waffles and chickens now, thanks, Jason. I don't know anything about that thread, so I haven't used it, so I'm no help. I know that I have tried Missouri Star thread, and it was just okay. I did not like that thread for piecing. So I have purchased connecting threads thread to quilt with, but I haven't used it either, so I can't really review it. I purchased it, but then I'm like, I'm not using that. I got my thread I like to use. So what am I doing? I'm using the thread I like to use. Just wanted to iron one of them before it clicked off. And then we'll get this other one off. Show you both at the same time. Right there. All right. Just pretty. Yeah, I did that right by accident, I guess. Well, it was already pieced, not accident. All right. So this one's pretty. They got, like, I'm using the same blue. The green is different. This blue is different between the two blocks. Like right there. So I sort of kind of have two like blocks, but I don't. I do, but I don't. I didn't even count how many more of these I have to do. Forgot. It's less than when I started. That's for sure. Okay. Jason says they are very pretty blocks, but he don't know how he's feeling about the border. I like piece borders. I realized I don't know where my bag of pieces. I thought I cut everything, but apparently not, because I don't have my border pieces cut. But that's a long time. Oops, I ran out of thread. That's why it sounded crazy. Okay. Oh my goodness. That one sewed. these two, and this one. All right, all right, all right. I already got lots of bobbins in here wound up already. When I sew stuff, boy, I wind the bobbins. I don't want to have to stop anytime soon. All right, so we're going to be taking you back the other way. Okay. All right. Start with this one. It was almost to the end. We'll just go back about an inch. All right. So yeah, I used to be one of those people that sewed with the small spools, and I even, I was sewing with Coats and Clark thread before Orfield was even thought of, and I made all kind of clothes, and I never had an issue with Orfield thread. And I have some people that, with Coats and Clark's thread, and then I have some people that uses Gutermann thread. They love Gutermann thread because it's polyester, and they haven't had any problems with it. So, we just use what we like and what we prefer. It'll all get the job done. So I used to make 2 or 3 outfits a week when I was sewing. That was when it was cheaper to make your clothes than it is to buy them. That's no longer true. It's almost a lot cheaper to buy your clothes now. All right, so all 3 of those are attached. Just want to make sure. We'll go to this one next and take those 3 off. I'm not using my knee lift. I've got used to not having them on here now. My screensaver keeps coming on. It needs to stop it. My husband made that last week for dinner too. He can't sew, laughing out loud. Shaquita is here. Hey, Shaquita. She said, late getting in. I just finished stay stitching a quilt. I need to get to my long armor on Monday before retreat. Woo! Yes. Paula saying, nice blocks, like the colors. Thank you. And they are pretty blocks. Rhonda says, what makes for good thread and less desirable piecing thread? When you pull it and you do a snap test, it don't break. That's how, if you notice, there's no expiration on thread. You don't really know how long thread's been sitting on the shelf. They give you no manufacturer date. Thread can be probably used for 20 years. If you pull the thread and it doesn't, if you take some off your spool like this and then you just do a snap test on it, and if it doesn't break, then the thread's okay. This one's on the outside. Outside. I have to put it back up here so I don't sew it together wrong. Oops, we don't even want to sew this yet. We got to sew these first. So yes, a thread that doesn't break. And a lot of people worry about the lint, like what Jason and Kim are talking about. They worry about the lint. Other than my Bernina, my Bernina, I don't care which one I have, it just gets linty. And so I always, when I go in and change the bobbin, I always clean it out when I do that. And oil it. Because that's really the only place you're oiling on the Bernina for the most part. There is another spot you can oil every now and then. I saw on Bernina Jeff. But for the most part, it's just your bobbin. So, use the knee lift, girl. So, yeah. Jersey went to her first kid birthday party today. So, that was probably fun. I missed it. First of all, I wasn't invited to the party. Jersey was. But I missed her going to her first birthday party. I do know the person whose party it was, though. But I was busy with Scrap Club. It was a daytime party. And Steph, my daughter, really liked the place, so that was cool. And I asked her if Jersey played, because Jersey can get in her little moods and don't want nobody to touch her but her mom. But she said she was like that. She was holding on to her leg because my daughter put her down. It was at some play center place. And said that once she saw all the other kids walking around, because Jersey loved to walk. She feel like she free when she walking. She don't want you to hold her hand or anything. So I don't know when I'm going to start back using this knee lift. I need to put my knee on it, but then I don't want to mess up my stitches either. Okay. Good night, Deborah. Sorry, I'm just now seeing it. Have a wonderful time at retreat. I will see you in 2025's retreat. Yes. I got people already asking about it, girl. I had somebody at Scrap Club sign up today. I don't know. Let's see, 1, 2, see if I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 people from Scrap Club are coming to retreat next year. So that's not including me. I have 30 people coming to retreat. I did get somebody that canceled. There's a possibility that if somebody wanted to attend retreat this year and got your money ready, I could possibly put you in a room in a double room with somebody else. But because all I had was the one commuter spot, but somebody had to cancel. And I did fill that room, but they already had a friend that was there that had a spot in a room. So I technically have a room spot available if anybody is interested. The cost is $8.50 for a 6-day, 5-night retreat. Most meals included. We got 3 classes on the agenda: a chartered bus trip, shop hopping trips. Loads of fun. Of course, with any retreat, you're gonna have some goodies. So all of that's included. The meals when we are away from the facility, and the first meal of the day is not included because people come from out of town. So your lunch would be extra, your t-shirt would be extra, things like that. We're out Friday shop hopping, so we just go ahead and eat out on Friday night as well. So there's no Friday dinner at the facility either. But other than that, your meals, Wednesday we're on the bus trip. There's no meals. I think I said that. I'm making sure. Whenever we're out, the meals are on your own. But like on the bus trip, I do bring some items for you to snack on so that you can wait until we get to the dinner location, because the dinner is so good where we eat. So where we're going, well, we went last year and we're going back this year, although we're going to different quilt shops. So yeah. July. I guess I need to talk with Kevin and see what we're doing in July. I thought I was going to see him this week, but I did not. So it's 7 more minutes till the home bell rings. No, till the time, right, time to go home, right? School's out. This iron press is really flat. I'm really surprised at that. All right. Use the knee lift. It should be called the thigh lift. You don't use your knee. Okay, line up this seam. All right. No new chats. How many more do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good Lord. They're never ending. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner after I get out of here. That's important. Don't screensaver me. Just stop it. Just stop being mean to me. So maybe I'll come in. I'm going to set these up. I'll sew what I can. And maybe if I decide to watch any television tomorrow, we'll see. I'll come back in and try to get these done, but who knows? Do I even have 7 of these? 5 now. 1, 2. Yep, I have 5 of those, so that's good. Let's make sure I have 5 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 5 of those left. So things are matching up, so that's good. All right. Whew. It's been a long day for me. I was, you know, being up watching a kid who thinks that it's time to play. Oh my goodness. Sleep is the last priority for her. She want to know what you're doing. All right, so let's sew this one. We got 3 minutes. I'm going to press the other 2 blocks that are on here. Oh, I was able to pull that over enough to get it out of the board, so that's nice. The light stand, that's great. All right. All right. 2 more blocks, same blue fabric, and then the other fabrics are different. I love the colors that I did. I like my colors. I didn't like her colors on Row Cotton Boll, so I'm glad I didn't make it when we first started because I probably would have used her colors. So, but I like the blue and teal. Hi, Sandy Agger. Welcome to the live chat. You made it up to the at the end. Good night, Kim. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop here. I don't have to oil this machine. It goes by number of hours. So I oiled it while we were here. So I'm just gonna cut it off. And I need to figure out, oops, I moved this machine and put it on the power cord of the light I added on here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get something. This sticks out so far from the machine. This tension thing, very strange how big that is. I'm going to have to get something to put in my suitcase carrier, or I'm going to have to carry it outside the carrier because I'm going to have to protect that. I haven't taken it anywhere, so I'm just now noticing all of this because I just hit it. That's why I hit it, because I didn't realize it was that wide. This is, I need to put all of the feet and light cords in this bag to pack it up. And I think I'm ready to shut this all down. Bottom right triangle is turned wrong. Okay. Okay, thank you. That was from Michelle. I thought she was talking about these blocks. Let me make sure. Yeah, these are okay. So she was talking about that one. Thank you, Michelle. Already sold that one. Now I'm double checking because it's getting late and I get tired. So thank you, thank you. Bonita says, good night, everyone. See you at retreat. Michelle says, safe travels, everyone. Looking forward to the videos of your retreat. Have fun. Bonita saying she sent me a text. Okay. And that's going to be it tonight, guys. I'm going to go fix something to eat. Probably chill for a little bit because I haven't done that today since I've been so busy. And I will see you guys. I don't know. Wednesday, we're going to be traveling. So maybe what I'll do on Wednesday is that I'll do a few brief lives. I'll just record on my phone to see if, you know, the stores tell me to stop or something. You know, I'm like, if I'm bringing in a bus, come on, let me show them shopping or something like that. And I know who don't want to be recorded, so I'll make sure that, you know, it's a lot of, some people don't want to be on YouTube, which I fully understand. So I have to be really careful with that. With this retreat, it's not like my other retreats where they're all my hometown people and I know who everybody is. So I'll be making that announcement at retreat on Tuesday. If you don't want to be video recorded, you can see me privately. You don't have to rush up here so everybody know who it is. Just let me know who don't want to be recorded, and I'll make it my business to make sure that you're not in any of my videos. So, but I will be doing some video recording, just making sure that I keep people out that don't want to be in front of the camera. Everybody doesn't want to be a YouTube person. So Jason says, yeah, I never consented to being recorded. Shut up. He is just so disrespectful. He worse than Kevin. So I will see you all Wednesday. Like I said, I don't know what time. I'll just be doing some lives impromptu, because we got 2 stores. We might make a third. I didn't even register with that shop because I wasn't sure if our bus was going to make it. If it's a rainy day, we definitely won't make it there. The shops are like 2 to 3 hours apart. Missouri is a big state, but I wanted to take them to some of my favorite shops in Missouri. I have some other ones, but you know, some of my favorite. All right. So I will see you all then. You all stay blessed. Be safe, everybody, and quilt out. Bye-bye.